The woman that faked Tourette's for clout on TikTok. The woman that faked her pregnancy for clout. People faking their wealth to just sell scam courses. And even people deteriorating their health for views. And the list doesn't stop there, but I'm going to stop just for now. Now, if we take a look at the early stages, we can see that things used to be very simple. You could just make some pranks and you will get your clout. But over time, the competition has grown. The same prank that worked back then in the day now just gets a meh from the people. And in general, it has gotten harder and harder to keep someone's attention. So those that were chasing the clout had to up their skills. Now, the things that get attention are the things that I mentioned before. But you might be wondering, what is the big deal about this? Well, I am going to argue that it can start to erode away society as we know it. And here's the first point: a world full of lies. Because you see, before the significant use of social media, information was something very similar to gold. However, as platforms have developed, now there is too much information. And it's a lot of information that it gets really hard to tell what is fake and what's real. For example, you may watch a certain creator. Let's assume that you really like his or her content, but later it is revealed that everything you thought you knew about this person was just fake. For example, my sister just told me about a guy that she watched on TikTok. It was about a young guy who was in New York. He was poor and he was making TikToks about his current situation. However, as he got attention by making these TikToks, he also attracted critics. However, it was later revealed that there was a high chance that he was faking being poor and that he was actually pretty well off. But don't get me wrong, this is by far not an isolated story at all. In fact, I am pretty confident that you have seen this for yourself. I personally have seen YouTube channels that fake their entire pregnancy or their entire relationship just for attention. And all it does is create a distrustful relationship between you and the people that you might follow. But let's move to another point. As of now, people have ruined their careers, relationships, and even harmed innocent people, all in the name of clout. But you want to know what's even more scary? We keep watching. I personally have seen some of my close friends go from regular content to more extreme content. And all of it was because they wanted to get their next high. All the regular content no longer hit different. Drama likes to talk, and it's a very effective way to keep your attention. And now this leads me to another path of the discussion. People seem to need more and more excitement as time goes by. A great example of this is Hell's Kitchen, the UK version versus the US version.
Listen to me.
I'm not going to listen to you.
You're in denial.
I'm not in denial.
Yes, you are.
I am not in
Yes,
denial.
you are. And you can't even accept it.
Fuck
You'll
you.
walk out of...
The US episodes are a lot more dramatic, featuring dramatic music and emphasizing the shots on the quarrels. Now, yes, I know it's TV, but let's take a look at the UK version.
Pull ourselves together a little bit and get ourselves out of the shit, because in 15 minutes, this place is going to be the biggest shithole in Wales. You, shut it, okay? Back in your corner and listen to what's going on. Do you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Do it. Right, let's go.
It has a very different appeal. The UK version is a lot more calm and peaceful, but that's the interesting thing. The version that gained more popularity was the US version. This example, it does seem the drama gets the win, even today. Fortunately, this drama incentive also creates an incentive to act immorally. Okay, you might say, yeah, so what? It's just a little bit of drama. Well, the issue here is that if you like this type of content but you haven't clicked the like button, there's something wrong. Okay, thank you very much if you did it, but there are serious consequences that we need to face. I have read that drama increases stress, which also increases the presence of cortisol in your body. Now, in the right doses, cortisol is pretty good for the survival of the person, but constant exposure to cortisol has shown to reduce lifespan, reduce happiness in life, and other health problems. There are people who mess up and they do not get a second chance. Every day, it just seems that people are growing more and more apathetic to each other, and there's still no fairness. The laws of the internet are very inconsistent. What one creator is canceled for, another is praised for. But perhaps the most dangerous thing is online segregation. You know, algorithms are pretty good at knowing our likes and dislikes. This means that we are only exposed to certain internet bubbles. We only see things that are just like us. Things like sex, race, language, age, politics, and many more things. Now, in a sense, this is pretty good since you can find your place in the world, but it is only one side of the story. The other side is making apathy more abundant. What do I mean by this? I mean that you only get to hear your preferred perspective on any issue. you. And the perspective that you don't agree with gets villainized. The scary part about these algorithms is that they can influence our perceived reality of the world. If they only share certain content with us, they can start to feed a certain narrative, a narrative that might not even exist. With this very same technology, elections can be swayed, erroneous beliefs can spread, and many more dangerous things. This technology is relatively new and it's already scary. I ask of you to be very cautious of the other side. Perhaps you don't see what the other side sees from their perspective. Perhaps both sides are seeing lies. I ask of you to stay sharp, Improvement Gang. I'll see you on the next video.